Behold, after these words Jmmanuel entered into the metallic light, which climbed into the sky, surrounded by fire and smoke, and passed over the lifeless sea, as the singing of the metallic light soon faded away. After that, Jmmanuel was no longer seen for 40 days and nights. Chapter 4. Jmmanuel's Arcanum. From this day on, Jmmanuel no longer lived among the sons and daughters of these earth humans. Jmmanuel was lifted up from the earth, and no one knew where he had been taken nor what had happened to him. But then he was set down by the metallic light between north and west, in a place where the guardian angels had received guidelines by which they were to evaluate the site for the chosen ones. Thus, he lived for 40 days and nights between the winds of the north and the west, where he received the Arcanum of knowledge. During this instruction period he spent his days with the wise saints of God and the guardian angels, the celestial sons. They taught him the wisdom of knowledge. They taught him about the dominion of God over terrestrial humans and over his celestial sons. They also explained to him the omnipotence of the creation of the universes. They also taught him about the immortality of the spirits who rebirth. There he saw the initial forefathers, the saints of ancient times, who were the celestial sons and the fathers of the terrestrial humans. From there he went to the north towards the ends of the earth, where the metallic lights and chariots of fire came down from the sky or shot upwards with a singing sound, enveloped in smoke and fire. There, at the ends of the entire earth, he saw a great and marvelous wonder. In that place he saw the celestial portals open, of which there were 3 different ones. The celestial portals radiated in the most brilliant zohar, an area as large as the lifeless sea on the river Jordan. Zohar, radiant splendor of creational energy, actually gleaming therein was the entire land of Israel, alive and true, humans and animals and everything that was there. In this first celestial portal, no secret was concealed, because the Zohar entered into the smallest spaces in the cottages and revealed the last intimate detail. Inside the second celestial portal, there rose mighty mountains, whose peaks reached into the sky and disappeared into the clouds. Far below lay deep masses of snow, at whose edges a different, brown-skinned human population built their huts. The third celestial portal revealed a land of gigantic dimensions, mountainous and interspersed with rivers, lakes and seas, where yet another human population dwelled. Not far from these 3 celestial portals had been built the palace of God, the ruler of these terrestrial humans and of those who had traveled from afar, the celestial sons, the guardian angels. In his palace, God ruled over the 3 human lineages created by him and over his following, the celestial sons. He was immortal, ancient and of giant size like the celestial sons. In the palace of God, there appeared to Jmmanuel 2 very tall men, the likes of whom he had never seen on earth. Their faces shone like the sun, and their eyes looked like burning torches. From their mouths issued fire. Their clothing resembled a covering of foam, and their arms were like golden wings. They inhabited an environment of their own, because the air of this earthly world would have been fatal for them. These 2 men from the constellation of the 7 stars were venerable teachers, and they were together with 2 smaller men who said that they were from Bawi. They said, "People have come from the heavens to earth, and other people have been lifted from earth into the heavens. The people coming from the heavens remain on earth for a long time, and they created the intelligent human lineages. Behold, humans begotten by the celestial sons are different in a unique way from other people on earth. They were not like earth humans but like the children of the celestial angels, and of a different kind. Their bodies were white as snow and red as the rose blossom, their hair at the top of the head white as wool and their eyes beautiful. Earth humans will now retain their inherited beauty and propagate it further. but in the course of centuries and millennia they will mix with other human populations and the heavens, so as to generate a new humankind and special lineages, as the celestial sons did with the earth people. Jmmanuel, you are an informed insider, begotten from among our ranks by a celestial son. With your knowledge you will make the impossible possible and accomplish things that earth humans will deem miraculous. You know the power of the Spirit, but beware of abusing it. Your own wisdom and the knowledge obtained through us should contribute to the well-being of humankind, though the road leading thereto will be very difficult for them and for you. You will be misunderstood and denounced, because earth humans are still ignorant and addicted to illusionary beliefs. They believe that God is creation itself and not the ruler of the celestial sons and these human lineages. Earth people attribute to him the omnipotence of creation and glorify him as creation itself. But God is a human being, like all the celestial sons and the terrestrial humans, except that he is vastly greater in consciousness than they are. Creation, however, is of immeasurably higher standing than God, the Lord over the celestial sons and terrestrial humans, because creation is the immeasurable enigma. Jmmanuel, you will also be slandered as God and as his only begotten Son, and you, too, will be equated with the mysterious creation. Do not heed these false teachings, however, because millennia will pass before the people of these human lineages are capable of recognizing the truth. Much human blood will be shed because of you, including your own and that of countless generations. Notwithstanding, fulfill your mission as the King of Wisdom, as the son of Gabriel, the celestial son. The law for your creation was issued in the name of God, so that you may serve as prophet and pioneer of wise knowledge for these human lineages. Fulfill your mission unperturbed by the irrationality and all false teachings of the scribes and Pharisees, and despite the disbelieving people. Hence, following the fulfillment of your mission, centuries and 2 millennia will pass before the truth of the knowledge you brought to the people will be recognized and disseminated by a few humans. Not until a time of space-traveling machines will a truth break through and gradually shake the false teachings that you are the Son of God or creation. And this will be the time when we celestial sons begin to reveal ourselves anew to earth humans, when they will have become knowing and will tread in the structure of the heavens with their acquired power. Thus they spoke, the celestial sons between the north and the west, before bringing Jmmanuel in the metallic light back to Israel, to the land of Galilee. When Jmmanuel heard that John the Baptist had been imprisoned, he left the town of Nazareth, came to and lived in Capernaum, which lies by the sea in the land of Zebulun and Naphtali. From that time onward Jmmanuel began to preach, saying, Repent and turn to the truth and knowledge, because they alone bring you life. When Jmmanuel went by the sea of Galilee, he saw 2 brothers, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting their nets into the sea because they were fishermen. And he said to them, Follow me, I will teach you knowledge, and make you fishers of people. Thereupon, they left their nets and followed him. As he went on, he saw 2 other brothers, Jacob, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, in the boat along with their father, Zebedee, mending their nets. And he called them.